Welcome back to the Anakie Reserve, Cookie. And have a look at this on screen. A prime example of how not to wear football attire. He's got two-tone shorts and runners on.
Got the runners. Well, he might have a bunion or a bit of tenure or a sore toe or something. He might be able to get his foot in the...
Well, he'll end up with more than he'll end up with broken toes. That bloke beside him just got to go thump with the stops into the old slipper and it's all over.
Well, he's kicked 3 points with them. Perhaps he might be better with the boots on. Yeah, but he might have a sore foot. You don't know. I don't think you should make stupid comments like that. I mean, you make them every week. You worry me. Get back on the medication and off the water, I think.
Noel Fanning was down in the huddle at Anakie. Noel, what did Daryl Bissett have to say? Noel obviously doesn't want to talk to me either.
Not surprised making those sort of statements. Let's get back to the footy here. I don't blame you, Fano. Stephen Green looks as though he's having a run on the ball at the present time. He's at the centre bounce. Up they go. Brady went up and won the hit down. Only as far as Beggs, intercepted, knocked the ball clear, went to Scotty Simon, who goes on left foot towards half forward. The fist over the back was a good one there from the bell post. Hiller Brad Martin headed out for the fence. Chance for Lewis to pick it up, just about threw it over his head. Play on the call. Going after it again, Martin.
He's got the short sleeves on too, Bradley Martin, now, just to trick us all.
Yeah, the sun come out. He said it's a bit warm enough. He thought he was back in Queensland there for a minute, and he's taken the jumper off, and he's knocked this one over the boundary line after a bit of a fumble. Would have been a handy one for him to gather and send them into attack, but it's centre wing position, and the boundary umpire recommences the play.
Up they go. Pack of players form. Ball thrown out of the pack. That's a good umpire. Let him go. So Simon Green there working hard. Stephen Green, I should say, as the ball kicked off the carpet. They're really moving the ball well, aren't they, Bellpost? At all cost, as we see David Wall swoop on the footy. Lovely hand pass over the top. Christensen a little slow.
Might get away with it. Is this a goal or not? We'll wait on this.
Great defensive football, Anakie.
Yeah.
Great defensive football. The first rush point on the board. Second quarter, 30-second mark of that second quarter.
And here's Costello, punt kicking back in for Anakie. Favours the far side of the ground. Looked for and found a teammate out there in big Justin Tate, who takes the mark and plays on immediately. Chips it over the top to Simon, who marks, bounces cleverly and runs towards centre wing. Kicks with left foot towards half forward. At the back of the pack, almost a mark there to Barry Burks on the ground. Couldn't hold it on that occasion. Got support. Kick goes out over the defensive 50. A race for the footy out here. Running on it looked like out there. Brendan Jolly, is it? Doing well again.
Yeah, but great work there in... under the pressure situation, Bradley Martin got hand a ball. Apco Easy Shop, second quarter scoreboard. Bellpost till 3-5-23. Anakie, 5 points. And don't forget Apco, East Geelong, North Geelong, Bowen Heads.
In and around Geelong, boundary throw in again. Here's the chance for Anakie to get the ball free. It lands towards Justin Tate. Got a hand pass out. Kick it forward, they do. Down towards centre half forward. Now, who's up? Who's at the back? At the back of the pack. Is that Matjovic coming out of there with a right foot kick? It's a good one. Goes out towards the centre wing position. Needs a teammate. Finds one too. Cleverly spins, does Brzezinski. Spins the ball. Kicks it back into the centre of the ground. The kick is a beauty. And he's found his teammate there. Might be Barbaro, is it?
Yes, it
Takes the mark and plays on the woods half forward. Up looking for Miller. It's knocked away from Miller by Welsh. Miller goes in. Kick it off the ground. The defenders of Anakie look to be working overtime this quarter and with a bit more purpose as they get it back out towards, well, centre wing position. Travail's tackled and loses the footy. In come Anakie. Hand pass over the top. Can he pick it up here, this player right in front of us? Oh, he just fumbled at the wrong time there. The 26 Guernsey there of Paul Smith on the ground. Got it back towards Beggs. Beggs is off with it. Boundary umpire is claiming it's out of bounds right in front of the coach's bench. That was a hot, gutsy decision, that one, because Anakie were up and running, but this ball's got to come back. Running the man in white, he's always right.
What have you done to Toothy? Ronnie seems a bit upset about something.
Well, he's probably upset about the scoreboard at the present time, I'd say, our old mate Toothy. And, the boys have got to fire up a bit, Fano.
Boundary umpires reclaim the possession of the footy now. Now he gives it away with a nice high throw. Up they go. The base of the pack there. Getting a little kick in Michael Batty. Didn't cover much distance. Back it goes towards Mickey Matjovic here. Pushed in the back for mine. Umpire says, I agree. Player wanting to take it away, Cameron Carr. He'll have to give it back, I think, to Matjovic. And he does so right now. with the ponytail and the headband on. He looks a fearsome sight of the half-back flank. And he punt kicks towards, well, centre wing. Up over the top of the pack was Elmer. Went the punch, missed the footy, landed with Barbaro, who punt kicks quickly up towards centre half forward, but to no effect because Neville Gogol takes the mark, plays on to Scotty Simon, and away goes Simon on left foot towards Bissett. Too much carry on the footy, Ron.
Yeah, and a little bit of misfortune there. The lead was a good one too for Corey Bissett, but again, Barry Burkett was, I think you'll find, buttering up well for the hill. Thumps the ball forward, but a great mark taken by the Colonel. And the ball, as he's no doubt here, in Paul Welsh.
And he goes to centre wing. The target was Beggs. Is punched away by Matjevic at the back of the pack. They stack in on top of the footy. Matjevic goes in again. Umpire's found a free kick in the back. Going to go this way of Anakie. And I tell you what, the Anakie supporters happy with that one. They reckon they're not getting enough, Ron. I think the umpires have done a good job as Paul Smith punt kicks them into attack.
Yeah, good mark, Jolly. Not paid by the umpire. Held without the ball. Bissett's there. Feeds off to fabulous Phil Galvin. Throws the ball away. Good tackle there by the defence of the Bellpost Hill side in Christian Scooter, as we see the Hill now going to attack.
Look at the kick from Wall out to Nathan Lewis. It was a beauty. 65 metres and hit him on the chest. Lewis kick not quite as good. Beggs gathers at ground level. Little hand pass, gives ground, but regains possession to the Roos here. They're mucking around a bit though. They should have got the foot into it. Here's a kick out of the pack. Lux of Fortune lands in the arms of Elmer. Elmer picks up and punt kicks to centre half forward. Oh, up goes Brady. Was it drop one he would have liked to have taken? Goes after it again, does the big fella. Paddles it along in front of him, and he's going to gain possession on the far side of the ground and half back.
Yeah, good footy too, because he saw young Barbaro there at centre wing, screwed the ball back in towards him, give it across to the run of Fazio on the left foot. Not a good kick. Miller tries to tap it across to the half forward line, can't control the bouncing ball, but Tate can. Feeds off to the run of the dashing half-back flanker for the Anakie side, who kicks it long. That was good work there, Mickey Gibbons, but again, half-back line well on top here for the Bellpost Hillside. Bradley Martin defends again well.
Kicks out to centre wing. The target is Fazio. He's got it at ground level. Oh, Stephen Green's done a hammy here. Unfortunately, that's why he pulled out of that contest. The kick was relayed there, Fazio down the ground, and out in front, Brazilkiewicz has got the ball. The mark, the play on goes to Longworth. Oh, he dropped one at centre half forward. Would have liked to have taken that one there, Longworth. Then tries to play for a free kick. Was lucky not to be penalised. Ball comes back to Wall. The hand pass, although not particularly effective. Wall's been taken out of the contest after he got rid of it, I think you'll find.
Nifty Neville Gogol. A little high tackle there.
On McCrowan.
Yes, a glancing blow, so to speak. Umpire right on the ball. Dave McLaughlin sees McCrone, and a lovely kick into the breeze. He's kicked that 60 metres. Opportunity for the Hills. Barbaro, can he trap it? Yes, he can. Unselfishly gives it back to his captain coach. And he'll get a game next week as Brendan Christensen's popped it through. Great goal.
Yeah, well played, Joey Barbaro. Good effort from Big Paul Welsh there. Leapt early to spoil the forwards leaping and got the ball to ground, but didn't have enough support at ground level. Barbaro was there, thought about the shot himself, spun around and gave it back. Heard the call from the coach as he called Brony, and he gave it to him, and he popped up one straight through the middle. 4 goals, 5.29, Bellpost Hill on the APCO Easy Shop scoreboard. Anakie 5 points straight, 24 points the difference, and we have played, I would suggest, about 8 minutes of the second quarter on the Rockies.
Cookie, tell me, what can't you buy at the APCO Easy Shops, the one-stop shop that's got the lot, mate? What can't you buy?
The only thing you can't buy there, Ron, I'd suggest you've got to go Lorraine Star or somewhere like that for.
That's the one.
Get everything else there.
Up they go. Pittman gets hand of footy, but again at ground level, they're getting eaten alive, the Kangaroos here this afternoon. Priscillowicz kicks it up there, the high flyer. Beautiful Mark Miller. Too tall in front on that occasion of his opponent and pulls in a screamer.
Yeah, Priscillowicz come into the game a bit, hasn't he? He's a very quick player. He got that out of the centre, and the kick was lovely. And I guess sooner or later, Big Welshie's been doing very well on Paul Miller, but sooner or later with the ball coming down quite so often, Miller was going to be able to grab one. Oh, the kick's not particularly good. He might have missed this. We'll wait on the umpire.
Yep.
He has. He's missed to the right-hand side, and that's a bad miss from Paul Miller after good play from Adam Priscillowicz out of the centre.
Just a little bit of casualness coming in there, a bit of overconfidence maybe. Just leaned back a little on the kick, didn't drive it home. Cookie, 4-6-30, Bellpost Hill. Anakie 5 points on the APCO Easy Shops. One-stop shop that's got the lot. Scoreboard.
Costello goes out wide looking for Gogol, but he couldn't take the mark. Cameron Carr's right there with him. Taps it back. Did he keep it in play? No, said the boundary umpire, and I'm going to throw it in. About 65 metres around from the goal to which Bellpost Hill are attacking. That's the left-hand side of screen.
Okay, ball now brought back into play. Brady doing battle or pushes Pittman. Got it to Flynn, who's been a little quiet early stages. round 7 GDFL match of the day. Ball again out of bounds out of side of this very picturesque Anakie reserve.
Anakie working the ball around the outer side. It's 2.5 kicks away from the Bell Post Hill goal now. At the base of the pack, Flynn picks up, kicks over the top of his scone, knocked on by little Gavin. He had no option but to try and knock that one on. They've got it towards centre wing now, dashing out of defence. Oh, who's that player, Ronnie? Picked it up beautifully.
Good work, Scooter.
Scooter was too. That was he come out of defence before. I might have called him someone else. Got it to Barbara O'Clain in the tackle, loses the footy. Might have been a bit lucky, Joey Barbaro. Thought he should have been penalised. That might be the first blue the umpires have made, but we're going to forgive him just the one, Ronnie.
Okay, Nathan Ashton it was, and he'll learn from that. He's got to make a decision. The bounce, though's a beauty. Too high, in fact, because they beat every player flying for the footy. It looked quite funny. Cookie, the ruckman are sort of stuck up in the air, and the ball's bounced on the ground and the second time, and yes.
Yeah, absolutely hilarious. Bounced down again. Up they go.
They were going up and the ball was going down.
Knockout was from Batty. It comes back into the arms of the big fella of Brady. Brady stands at the centre of the ground. Punt kicks towards centre half forward. Getting back Christensen with the fly of the ball. Couldn't mark. Wall is it at the base of the pack. High left foot shot from a standing start.
That's the goal.
Have a look at this. Oh, what a goal. What a goal, David Wall. He's hooked too badly. That was a standing start job from about 55 metres out, I reckon. It has never looked like missing. Great goal, son.
Yeah, certainly was. And at the present time, Cookie, the Hill, the on-ballers are just dictating terms here this afternoon. The Belpost Hill side, they're 5-6-36. They're well in control of Anakie. 5 points on the Abco Easy shops in and around Victoria. We've got Warrnambool, Ballarat, Bendigo, Bowen Heads, and of course North Geelong, East Geelong and Newcombe.
Back into the centre, up they go. This time the big fella Pittman got the hit out for Anakie, but they can't get it past their half-forward line. Crashing out of the pack, a Scooter crashes it back towards where it came. Is Fazio gathers with class, and Fazio goes on right foot towards centre half-forward. Oh, Costello's come out and taken a beauty in front. Good play, Sonny. Attacked the footy with a bit of vengeance, and a few of his teammates are going to need to follow his lead. And Costello, the tattooed full-back, comes in, and he'll punt kick with the right foot.
Yeah, good footy too, and he goes out wide looking for Elmer, who pulls in a streamer, and, well... Cozzy doing well for the Kangaroos, finds Elmer now. Centre wing position, kicks up to half forward, in front Pittman, can't control the footy, goes in strongly again, but there's been an infringement. I think you'll
don't agree with that one, Ronnie.
Well, didn't quite pick it either.
It was right in front of us. I don't agree with that one. A free kick going here to the Panthers, taken by Sean Bile. He's kicked just a little short one. Got a teammate, Batty, gave him the lead 20 metres away, and Batty chips in, takes the mark in front of Welsh.
Kicks an absolute shocker, but luck is the Irish, and it's hit Matthew Lewis, the old super glue, right on the chest. Super glue. Bangs it up there over the top of the heads of the big fella Miller. I think you'll find he's popped it through. Super duper. And great goal, Matthew Super Lewis. Super glue Lewis.
Yeah, when things are going wrong, they really go wrong. That was an awful kick off the boot, wasn't it? Lewis was just standing still. It landed his arms. He turned around and casually kicked it about 50 metres into the breeze for another goal. They've gone to 6 goals, 6:42 on the Apco Easy Shops scoreboard. That is Bell Post Hill tally. And Anakie have got 5 points straight. Well, understatement to say they need a goal. They need 2 or 3 quickly, but it's a funny game footy if they get 2 or 3, Ronnie.
Certainly.
The game's alive again, but they just don't look like getting it past half forward at the moment.
The phone number up on the screen too, guys. If you're enjoying this cold cleanser now at the... the Monday night replay venue, Queen of the West. Don't forget, if you want to order a copy, give me a ring down there at the Apco Easy Shop Bowenheads on 543313. For a lousy $30, you can enjoy this forever.
My word, Ronnie. Here's the tap there. McCronan knocks it further afield. They're winning the ball out of the centre with too much ease. Was that Carr on the left foot gets it towards half-forward position. Players going on top. Little kick off the ground there from Michael Batty. Gained a little bit of distance, but not possession because Anakie are able to repel this attack. Here's Cameron Carr running onto the footy again. Goes with left foot. He's playing okay. Down towards forward pocket. Out of my view, almost. Player up, couldn't mark. Got the hand pass away for Bell Postal. Ooh, that might be crashed into the back for mine.
Yes,
and the umpires plucked that one out. No doubt about it. And the free kick going to go down here.
David Wall, is it? No, it's Glenn Travail.
Might be Travail. Yeah, it is. They've got so many of these similar type build on ballers, and Travail's one of them. Here's a flying shot off the left foot. Brainy, pick up the play.
That man again, Wall.
Is that David Wall? Well, he's no good running
me.
into him, but isn't he good from a standing start?
Yes, matey. That's a great goal. It's a reflex action. He's got pretty sharp reflexes, this young Wally, and he's kicked 2 goals of the day. Which one are you going to pick there, Cookie?
Well, the first one.
Without a doubt.
He kicked that 60 yards, the first one into the breeze. But, yeah, Wall, Carr, McCrowan, and Travail, they've given them plenty, and Barbara have given them plenty to worry about on board. They've been a bit quick. Here's Fazio giving them a bit to worry about in the centre too. Tried to get the kick away, got it towards, was that Christensen thrown off the footy? Umpire said, doesn't matter. I said, I'm going to start proceedings once again. And Anakie really need a bit of a boost here, Ronnie. A couple of goals in a hurry. Scotty Simon looks like he's gone to centre half forward to try and give them a lift.
Yeah, falling down badly across half forward.
Up they go. Pittman's up high, knocks to the ground. Fazio gathers, thrown off the footy, picked up here by Phil Gavin, and up and under kick towards half forward, getting in front of the pack and taking quite a nice mark, a gutsy one.
Take a chance, it is.
Take a chance, is it? Chance, he got it. He goes the pass, took a chance and went towards Justin Tate, who takes the mark. Now he's a fair way up from goal, but I reckon he can nearly put the foot right into this and get the major score on the board for them as we watch Jason Tate hovers over the ball.
Most big blokes aren't renowned for their kicking ability.
But he's a left footer, they can all kick a bit. Watch this one. Bang, watch it swinging back as it can't hold the mark at the base of the pack, kick it off the ground. They can't do so. It's rushed through from behind. Lovely kick off the boot there of the big fella Tate. Corey Bissett almost at the second grab, had it. Spilled off hands and it's rushed through from behind.
6 points, the Anakie side trailing Bell Post Hill 7-6 48. Ball back into play. Lovely kick to the outer side of the ground. Up they go. No one can take the ball cleanly. Ground level there. Barbro feeds off the hand pass there to the run of Matjevic. He couldn't pick it up, but Wall can. He kicks it another 30 metres. Great football, David Wall. In front was good work there by that youngster. Gave it to the coach, and, an opportunity went begging there for them as we see some good defensive work. Gibbons again for the Anakie side, and they clear the footy.
Yeah, Welsh was instrumental in that episode too. Got it down towards the centre wing position. Stacking in Brendan Jolly at the bottom of the pack, working hard as always. Picked up by Big Pittman. Runs into a bit of strife. Fed off the hand pass. Was more in desperation than trying to set something up. Got it across to the teammate. Kicked it. Well, not too well, because dropping back, taking the mark is Scooter, and he's been a pretty handy player for the Bell Post Hill Panthers today.
He's been very slippery, scooting across the half-back line here this afternoon.
And so is this boy. Is that Barbaro again?
Yes, it is, and he's done well this quarter. The lovely drop punt, too, up to half-forward. Fazio's drifted down, and his opponent is in the centre of the ground there in Phil Galvin, and you can't afford to let Cos Fazio 5 metres, let alone 50.
Okay, Paul Welsh stands the mark. He stands at about 45 metres, so Fazio's going to have to kick at the full 50 and going to have to clear the pack. He comes in. Long kick from Fazio. Oh, they're kicking him from anywhere now. Look at this magnificent kick. Another goal goes on the board, and Bell Post Hill go further ahead.
Fazio has kicked his second, very handy 8th goal for the Bell Post Hill side. 12 have been playing about 16 and a half minutes. Cookie of the second quarter, bought was by the APCO Easy Shops, and of course Rocky's 24-hour locksmith and trophies out there at Corio Village. Bell Post Hill 8-6-54, lead Anakie 6 points in the GDFL match of the day, round 7 here for the 94th season.
Well, we're hoping for a pretty tight encounter here. I just went for Bell Post Hill today with a bit more pace, and that's the way it's working out. I can't believe they haven't got a goal to half time here. Anakie, thought they're much better side than that, Ron.
Yes, certainly, and a little bit of work to be done out here, I would suggest, as Christensen, doing as they like. No contest in that ruck bounce. Good work, Brady. Got it to Christensen, up to half forward. Wolf now with the ball. Under pressure, screws it back around the corner. But in front there on that occasion, should be 50 from Cameron Carr. Ball's been dislodged from young Gibbons, but nevertheless, he's going to have his kick at half back.
Mickey Gibbons now about to send the Roos into attack. Kick not particularly long, looking for Pittman over the top. It's crashed on the ground by Matjevic. It lands in the arms of Christensen, who goes bang with right foot. That was Travail, I beg your pardon. He goes bang with right foot up towards half forward, and he's found a teammate coming out taking the mark here is Michael Batty.
Batty now is elected to kick the long bomb, and Miller's gone back, but over the top. Neville Gagle's taken a screamer. Great grab there, old empty, and let's hope he didn't hurt his knee then when he landed. Got up there too, the old fella. Goes across to the bull. There he goes. Bang. Punts it out to the outer side. Dropping the ball in front. Jamie Elmer fights on regardless. But umpire said, look, we'll have a bounce down. But good work there too from, that looks like Tommy Sveljic on the ground. The number 8 Guernsey for the Hill. Yes, it is.
Bounce down. Centre half forward position. Bell Post Hill doing all the attacking in the second quarter. Up goes Batty trying to win the knockout. Knocked further away from him at the woods. Elmer, he has to run into the footy. He's tackled there by the number 5 Guernsey of Glenn Travail, who's played a pretty good game for them today. Ball getting a bit close to the boundary line. The boundary umpire is going to be called into action here, I think. Yes, sir. He says, I'm going to throw this one in. And Ronnie, what can Anakie do to lift themselves in the second half?
Well, they just got to take a few more chances, Cookie, and at the moment they're not really doing that. And well, obviously got to get first with the ball as well. And as you can see on the screen, it's time for a drink with David and Dean Roos at the Queen of the West Hotel, Pakenham Street, Geelong West.
I suggest they might have to throw Paul Welsh onto the ball rather than try and have him plugging up the centre half-back position.
Good call, Cookie. Gone short. Look, good lead. Christensen just popping up and a real opportunist, Brendan Christensen, and he's setting up a lot of opportunities for his younger players with good leads and good handball. Opportunity here to get his name in the paper. He's kicked one already. Good 45 metres out though. Pretty tight angle.
Christensen comes in right foot kick. It holds up into the breeze, drifts away a little. They might have finally missed one. I think here 1 point goes on the board this time to Brendan Christensen. Won the personal tally for the coach there, the Bell Post Hill Panthers. And he'll be a little disappointed with that kick after watching the ball sail through on numerous occasions this quarter, from a couple from standing starts and a couple from long goals. Costello waiting for the ball to come back in the play. There he is in screen. 6 points Anakie. 55 points on the board there for Bell Post Hill on the APCO Easy Shop scoreboard as Costello kicks in from the full-back position.
The bouncing ball now sees attacking it well too. An opportunity here for Bradley Martin, well up the ground. Punts it up toward goal, but again, on that occasion is offline, under a little bit of pressure. And good work there from Bradley Martin. Looks as though he might be having a run on the ball for the Hill. 8.56, Anakie, 6 points. APCO Easy Shop second quarter scoreboard.
Now, Paul Welsh has grabbed the foot. He says, I'm going to kick it in. He kicks this one a bit better than the previous one. He's cleared the 50-metre line. Out he goes. This will be a free kick coming up here, I suggest, to a player pushed out of the contest in Gerard McMahon. He takes the kick at half-back for Anakie. Oh, chips it across towards centre half-back. The kick's not good. Cameron Carr gets underneath it and takes the mark in front of Scott Simon.
And Scotty Simon just asking the question of the umpire. Look, he's moved off his line. Why don't you call play on? And that's a fair request.
Here's Cameron Carr. He's also kicked the ball very long. Up goes Welsh in front. Has been paid them. Actually, might have been paid the free kick.
No, I think it's Neville Gogol again. Or Costello has been infringed with behind the pack for holding.
All right.
Brendan Christensen probably just used his body. No, it was Paul Miller. Probably being taken out of the contest, Cookie, I think you'll find on that occasion, because he's a big high flyer. And he's got an opportunity here from 20 metres directly in front. That's a better kick. Kicks through the ball, a bit more purpose, splits the woodwork.
Yep, Paul Miller's second goal. Yep, as you called Ronnie, a big Welshie out in front there. Probably just about held the mark. Looked to have his hands pull away from it. I thought that was the way the free kick was going, but behind the pack, Paul Miller was being held out of the contest.
Yes, and well, just things aren't going the way of the Kangaroo here this afternoon, because the Panthers are absolutely running the Roos ragged.
I knew you'd get that out eventually. That was a good effort to get that out. 9 goals, 8, 62 points on the board to Bell Post Hill. Anakie, 6 points straight. So it's a very big margin. 56 points, in fact, in favour of the Panthers. It's back to the middle they go. Knockout from Pittman's a 25-metre knockdown. Was a good one, but lands in the arms of Con Fazio. He gets the kick. He's knocked down after he kicked the ball. Play on as the call. Gets it up towards half forward. Running on the football here. Cameron Carr's had a good quarter. Spears the kick towards half forward. Paul Welsh over around the footy at the back of the pack. Handball in the ball in front of him there. Might have been Sean Vile on the ground. Got the boards. Comes back towards centre half back. Here's a chance for Biggs. Taken away from him. The hand pass goes to Fazio. Fazio goes on right foot towards half forward flank position. Out in front, all player might have been held off the ball. Here, Ronnie, must be a free kick. Is that Tommy Svelcek?
No, Tommy's wearing the number 8. 2 number 3s make 8 though, Cookie. You're pretty
right.
Halfway there, son.
Yeah, that's the trouble with old eyesight. I picked it up, just saw a number going to the ground. All I could see would look like an 8. But it is number 3, and Brendan Christensen get a line up for his second goal.
Yeah, good distance though. Good 45, 50 metres from goal for Christensen. On the right foot, the drop punt. They're kicking the ball well, Bell Post Hill. On this occasion, he's just kicked it to the left of the big sticks. But the wind doesn't seem to be affecting him at all, and I don't know whether it's dropped that much, Cookie.
Well, we might check the breeze at half time. It's close to that according to the Rockies 24-hour locksmith time clock. We'll check that breeze at half time and give an in-depth weather report. Perhaps, Ronnie, start of the third quarter. Paul Walsh now kicking in. Has like to go the short one to Gibbons, and Gibbons chips into the back pocket and takes the mark. Wants to play on quickly, does Mickey Gibbons. He does so now. Had a lead on down the ground, but elected to kick it long. Getting under it, Scott Simon could not mark. Got back up supporters. That jolly punt kicking the ball down towards half forward. Tapped away there by Pittman. Goes back, in fact, to Scooter. Scooter's right foot kick goes back to centre wing, but chipping in, taking a mark is Justin Tate.
Yeah, good football too. Gives it across to his teammate in the middle of the ground there, and I think you'll find it was McMahon. Kicks it long up the centre half forward. Umpire in Nathan Ashton has suggested he'll have a bounce about 45 metres from the Anakie goal.
Well, they need a goal here badly to get some pride back into the game. They just got the heads down a bit at the moment. Up they go. Scooter won the hit down. They're taking it out of defence too easy. A chain of hand passes. Goes to Wall. Wall gives it across to a teammate there who's running past him in Lewis. Lewis gets a hand pass out wide. Who's this run onto the foot? Is that Brazilkwich, is it?
Brad Martin it is.
Martin it is. Gee, they've got so many of these on ballers. His kick is smothered though. Kicked into the goal line. Corey Bissett's getting back and he takes a pretty good mark for mine. Surely the umpire's going to pay that one. He's not. He said, throw it in. Oh, and Corey's going crook. Looked to be a pretty good mark to me, Ronnie, and if it wasn't a mark, surely the player infringed over his shoulder.
Yes, a little bit tough by Nathan Ashton, and when he has a look at the replay, just have a look at how long he does control the footy, and the high tackle should have been Corey Bissett's kick. As we see now, Bissett in there working hard. Good tackle there on that bell post hill player in Shane Byle. Loose ball, all kicked off the carpet there, but couldn't make contact, was Phil Gavin.
Well played, Cameron Carr.
Doing well, isn't he?
Yeah, he's playing as a ruck rover. He's relishing that role. We've seen him play in the defence generally in previous seasons, and he's playing as an on-baller this year, and he really does run well. He's covering plenty of territory and winning plenty of the footy.
Up they go. Scotty Simon, a late contester for the footy, but this time there's a high tackle, and to the delight of the Anakie crowd, they get a free kick, and it looks like from here, young Ben Begg's an opportunity to register a score. He's kicking from about 40 metres, Cookie. Pretty tight angle.
Well, distance shouldn't be... Oh, he's played the short one. Pittman dropped into the hole. Well played, Big Pittman. Dropped into the hole very nicely, and the kick was good, and Glenn Pittman now going to line up. Obviously, distance less of a problem now. He's gained about 15 metres. And, well... Let's see if they can get their first one on the board, Ronnie. I think he might kick this. No, he had a false start there. They've them at the trots down again. He wanted to come in and fire up, but the umpire had not blown time off. He has now, as Pittman comes in and fires the goal. The goal umpire leans back and drifts across. In fact, I think he's missed it. 1 point only.
Well, it's 26 and a half minutes of the second quarter. The APCO Easy Shop second quarter. Fairly witnessed by the Rockies 24-hour locksmith and trophies out there at Corio Village. Sees that, Anakie still can't strike gold here. There's 7 points, trailing the Hill 99-63.
The kick-in's a good one. Long kick. Almost a mark to Scott Simon. Lost it on the way down. The Anakie supporters didn't like it. The hand pass was good from the runner there in Travail. Give it across to Fazio by hand, and Fazio goes down towards half forward. At the back of the pack, running onto the footy. Chance there for Mark McCrowan to pick up. Can't do so. Paddle away from him. In fact, out of my sight it goes, and over the boundary line it goes, and we'll have a boundary throw in. Mickey Gibbons doing some good work.
Yeah, the two 38s on each other there, and that's quite a unique situation, Cookie, where you don't get that often. Both numbers of each side playing on each other.
Thanks for that bit of information, Ron. We always need a bit of useless information each day, and you've just provided it early in the day.
Okay, up they go. In front was the big fella Justin Tate. Gets it to ground level. Then we see the big fella coming out again. Peter Connell. Old China's on the ground, and we're in that 57 Guernsey. A bit of weight to carry around this afternoon. Old China. Good to see him out there having a go for the Anakie Kangaroos.
Free kick being plucked out of that bit of play, Ron. Just waiting to see who's picked it up. Very hard to... here it comes back now.
Yep, Neville Gogol. It
looks like Gogs. Yep, Empty's got it. There at the back. Kicks the ball towards centre wing. Pittman is the target. Up goes Brady with the fist and spoils well. Bounces clear of Scott Simon. Bounces straight past Elmer. Who's this crashing his way through the pack? Fast as you like. Sean Byle, was it? 28?
Byle, sorry. Yeah,
Byle it was. Down to half forward. Finds his teammate there who plays on immediately. Christensen down to the forward zone.
Oh!
Up in front. And he's been paid the mark, I think, Ronnie. Oh, Paul Miller. We've
Well,
seen two Anakie marks held for a lot longer than that weren't paid, and he's just got the hands on that.
Yeah, that's the other umpire, Dave McLaughlin, you see. That's where it's a little hard for players and supporters. You know, the other umpire, Neville Ashton's really been tough on marks, whereas Dave McLaughlin thought that he'd controlled it enough.
Oh, he controlled it for about that long. He's taken, well, the umpires are out there, we're up here, and Paul Miller's going to come in, should kick his third goal, his second for the quarter. He comes in on right foot, hooks it slightly to the left, but I think it's through all right. Yep, 4 points on the board, albeit a lucky goal considered by us up here, Ronnie. And Anakie supporters, not much right going for them today, and that one just echoing the sentiments of a few of the supporters around here who couldn't believe that mark had been paid.
Yes, and it's very hard when things aren't going your way. You haven't kicked a goal. I mean, there's 7 points at the moment. Anakie and Belpost still 10-9-69, and it's 62-point margin on the Upco Easy Shop second quarter scoreboard. Just about siren time. Back to the centre we go.
Up they go. Brady doing the ruck work on this occasion, was beaten for it, but no one able to get the ball clear of the centre just as yet. Fazio's kicked it off the ground, got it 25 or 30 metres. Welsh doing the roving at the front of the pack, if you don't mind. Takes it and gathers well. Kicks down towards half forward. Needs some support as a Scooter knocks the ball backwards. Back it goes towards the defender there. Knocked it further afield with the boot. Got it out towards the boundary line. Bit of a crash of players. Is there any free kick coming here? No, I think not. As young Anthony Wolf getting a little bit excited there as he gives the ball back to the boundary umpire for a throw in.
Umpire throws the ball in. Ben Johnson, a good one at that too. Good contest. Walsh too strong. Kicks it up there, half forward. Pittman takes the ball, but Ian Chance and was held without the ball. Taker will get the free kick.
Well, to the plaudits of the supporters around us from Anakie, take a chance. Goes down towards Corey Bissett. Over the back it goes. No mark taken. At the base of the pack, Jason Flynn's in there working hard for his side. He's claimed with the footy, and the umpire said, I'll ball it up, and he might have been just a touch lucky there, Jason Flynn.
Yes, umpire felt that there it is. Siren time here at the Anakie Reserve. GDFL Match of the Day, round 7 for the 94 season, David Cook. And at half-time, it's, a little disappointing from an Anakie Football Club point of view.
Yeah, 10 goals, 9, 69 points on the board of the Panthers. Belpost Hill with a big break at half-time. Anakie yet to score a goal. They've kicked 7 behind straight. Just, of course, 7 points on the board. 62-point margin, in fact, at half-time to the Panthers. Goal kickers, we haven't got to give any for Anakie. Belpost Hill, Brendan Christensen's got 1. Matthew Lewis has got 1. Adam Brisbuckledge has got 1. 2 goals apiece to David Wall and to Con Fazio, and the leading goal kicker is Paul Miller, who's bobbed through 3 goals.
Okay, better players for both sides in that first half of football. Well, Glenn Travail, he'd have to be just about the Anakie's best player. I'm also very impressed with Mark McCronin. Died out a little bit in that quarter, but also great efforts there. David Wall, Brendan Christensen, and of course, we see the dash of Brad Martin and Mickey Matchevek in defence doing very well for the Panthers in the first half. Anakie without that defence of Mickey Gibbons, they'd be in all sorts of strife. He's done very well in defence for them. I've liked in that quarter, I liked Benny Beggs. He came in and out of the game, likewise Jamie Elmer. But all in all, Paul Welsh, the bull, has been really working tirelessly, whether at half back, half forward. He really needs to, as you said earlier, go on the ball and just fire things up for them.
I think they've got to take the chance, Ron, and try and get some pride back into their side here. No good leaving him down. Look, he's done very well. Miller's got 3 goals. One from a mark that wasn't a mark, and one was from a free kick that wasn't Welsh's fault anyway. I mean, I think Welsh has been their best player. Look, put him in the centre, let him run around the ground, take a few grabs, give him a bit of freedom. Maybe he can change the fortunes of the Roos in the second half.
Time will tell. Cookie here, Hapco Easy Shop, half-time scoreboard. Anakie 7 points, Belpost still 10-9-69. Don't forget, the one-stop shop that's got the lot. The Upco Easy Shops in and around Geelong.